Hello again, it's Joel from Hope for Shame. It's Sunday. I hope your Sunday is going well so far. Mine's been pretty good. I want to talk to you about self-care today. Self-care for those in your life, for yourself, and ways to do that. I'm coming from a park here in Everett, Washington called the Everett Arboretum and Gardens. It's a beautiful place to relax and unwind and just enjoy nature. I find it very relaxing. There have been times I've even come here on my lunch breaks from work and just wandered around and just took a deep breath and enjoyed the sights. One of the coolest things I like about this park is this really cool fountain. So at the end of this talk, you're going to see a little clip of just the fountain and what that looks like. And I hope you can use that as a way of doing some self-care, reflecting, taking a deep breath, and just listening to the water and watching it as it cascades across the statue. So that's what self-care is about, is taking a break. And when I say self-care, I don't mean like a huge long vacation from life and from the world. I mean taking a moment in your day to just breathe. If that means you work a job, a 9-to-5 job where you work at a desk and you're sitting there all the time looking at a computer under fluorescent lights, that means maybe just getting outside of the building and taking a deep breath. It could also mean taking a break from social media. If you're someone who's very engrossed in things that are going on social media, maybe taking 5 to 10 minutes away from that and just breathing as well. Self-care isn't something that's just for non-Christians as well. Christians should do it too, because actually it's what God wants us to do. He wants us to take time away from the hecticness of life, because life is pretty hectic and a lot going on. I mean, he even took a break from making the world. That's what Sabbath is. It's a time to do some self-care, to reflect, to relax. So if you haven't done that today on Sunday, then maybe take some time and do that. There's lots of ways to do that as a Christian. One is to maybe read your Word. Get in the Word and find something positive in there that you can read. Proverbs is a great place to start. It could also mean going and doing something with friends, like church, or getting together and just talking about life and how difficult it is. Or maybe not talking about life at all, doing something fun like playing a board game, going for a walk in a pretty place like this, going to the beach, having a bonfire, or just watching a cool movie together. Self-care is different for everyone, but it's something to do. And make sure it's something healthy to do that's going to make you feel better afterwards and let you continue on with your day and your life in a positive manner. To find contentment in this world, which can lead to peace. So that's it from me. If you know someone who is thinking about suicide, remember this is September and it's Suicide Prevention Month. And one of the ways to help them is to get them to do something that's the opposite of suicide. So if they're over here thinking about suicide, helping them get to this place where suicide isn't an option. And self-care is a way of doing that. If we have built-in self-care between suicide and our daily life, it makes this less of an option and it goes away. So if you know someone who has had history of it, or has the risk factors for it, or you know is thinking about it, creating that sense of place between it and their life will help them become more stable, more healthy, and more content in life than if they didn't do it. Thanks for watching. Check out my website. There's also some resources on my website about other things you can do for Suicide Prevention Awareness Month. Give it a look-see, and enjoy this really cool fountain. God bless and spread hope.